supplies for today come from Marshall's, Dollar Tree, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and some Walmart stuff like the moss. I bought it at Walmart. The little porcelain bunnies, I found them at Marshall's. This dome I found at Michael's. This little bunny and carrot on the sticks I found at the Dollar. I'm going to be making 4 different arrangements today. For this first one, I'm going to start with hot gluing the plate on the candlestick. Make sure you center it. Now I'm going to take some of my moss and place it on top of the plate. I'm going to make it into a little nest, a bird's nest. That's where I'm going to be placing my eggs. Once you have your little nest made, you can start adding your egg. I did hot glue my eggs onto the moss to make sure they don't fall or tip over from the plate, and to secure them also to make them look cute and together. I decided to go with the eggs in the carton just because they were smaller than the eggs in the bag. I went ahead and added my carrots in the corners of the plate just because I didn't want my corners to look empty since the nest is in the middle of the plate. For my next arrangement, I'll take my second plate and fill it up with moss as well. I'll take some of the same moss I was using earlier. ¿A dónde encontró esa conejita?
En Marshall's. Es que I know where because ella va conmigo. Es donde compré.
Since the mouth of my dome isn't very wide, I could only fit 2 eggs inside with a little bunny, and I'm gonna put my other eggs, and I chose the eggs from the bag to do this because they were a little bigger, so I'm gonna place those outside of the dome, and I'm gonna hot glue it to the moss so they won't fall over. Again, I didn't want to overcrowd the plate with eggs, so I went ahead and added like 4 or 5 on the side of the plate. I did hot glue all of them to the moss though to make sure they don't tip over. You can choose to put 4, 5, 6, 10 eggs surrounding your dome. It doesn't matter, just as long as you make it look like you want it to look. For my third arrangement, I went ahead and filled up my vase with the moss I was using earlier. I did want to decorate my vase, so I used my burlap decorated string and I wrapped it around my vase. I did cut it a little bit too short at first. I didn't quite estimate where the ending was going to be, so I put the glue a little bit farther than where it stops. Once my vase is decorated, I started adding my carrots. I just kind of stuck them into the moss, made it work. You're going to want to take some of the moss out or bring it up so you can properly stick the carrots in so that they won't look like they're just hovering above the moss, but make them seem like they're mingling in between. I went ahead and just did like a semicircle with my carrots. The main decoration was the bunny on the stick, so the carrots look like they're surrounding the bunny, and I'm just placing the bunny into the moss. This was our end result. Again, the bunny on a stick I found at the Dollar Tree. The carrots I did buy at Marshall's. I had the vase at my house, and I did buy the burlap at Hobby Lobby. For our fourth and last arrangement, we're going to be using the greener moss. I went ahead and cut off a stem from our flower batch and stuck it into our moss. You want to make sure your moss is spread out because the bucket is pretty big. Next, I added my eggs, and I am using the Dollar Tree eggs again because they are smaller and I do want to fill the top of my moss with eggs. And I started hot gluing them onto the moss. This moss I found at Walmart as well, along with my flower batch. You can pick out any Easter looking flower, any Easter looking color. Walmart has a good variety of floral decor. Then I stuck my carrot on a stick, which I found at the Dollar Tree, onto my moss. Just to add a little bit more of decorations, I added more carrots, more eggs to fill it up. I also added my other porcelain bunny and made a little bow off of the other burlap I had bought. I went ahead and added my Easter decorations around my home. These I placed on one of my kitchen cabinets. These are for quick and easy. We did use most of the same items for our decorations, these quick and easy Easter arrangements. I did place the bigger arrangements in my living room. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Everyone stay safe out there.